Quiet the mind and the soul will speak. I am pleased to welcome you all to Module 18. I am your TGHC health coach, and today we are delving into the transformative world of meditation. So, we'll be exploring the essence of meditation, its benefits, and we'll also be learning a few practical tips that can help us incorporate meditation into our daily lives. So let us start by understanding what meditation is. So for this, I want you to imagine your mind as a vast ocean. So there are ripples of thoughts, there are waves of emotions, and there's a lot of turbulence on the surface, right? Now, meditation is the process of calming those turbulent waters, and it helps us to reveal the stillness that exists beneath the surface. So meditation is essentially a mental exercise that seeks to quiet the mind, to channel our focus, and to elevate our awareness. By practicing meditation, we are deliberately taking a journey inwards that will help us to bring about a state of deep inner peace and tranquility. Now, meditation is not a recent phenomenon, right? So, we'll have to learn how this practice originated. So, meditation's historical roots stretch back to ancient India, where it was intertwined with spiritual and philosophical teachings, and it was aimed for self realization and for connecting with a higher consciousness. Even Buddhism embraced meditation with the Buddha's enlightenment, highlighting its transformative power. Also, a Chinese philosophical tradition known as Taoism adopted meditation to harmonize with the natural order of the universe. So, across different civilizations, meditation emerged independently and was recognized as a universal tool to transcend worldly limitations. So, to understand meditation, we first need to understand its components. So, we'll look into them one by one, right? The first is mindful practice. Meditation is inherently mindful, right? It encourages us to be fully present in the current moment, free from the distractions of the past or worries about the future, so that we can learn to appreciate each and every moment without judgment. Second is focused attention. So, a crucial aspect of meditation involves directing our attention to a specific point of focus. So, this could be your breath, a mantra, an image, or even a sensation in your body. So, with this, we can gradually quiet the mental chatter and attain a sense of clarity, right? So, the third component is eliminating distractions. In our fast paced world, there is a lot of distractions, right? So, meditation is about acknowledging these distractions that they are there and gently guiding our focus back to the chosen point of concentration. So the next component is a state of mental clarity. So when we keep practicing meditation, there emerges a state of mental clarity. So this clarity is marked by a lucidity of thought that is unclouded by the usual noise and clutter of the mind. Right. So the fifth component is relaxation and inner peace. Relaxation is the most sought after outcome of meditation. Correct. So it is not just physical relaxation that meditation gives, but also a profound release of mental tension that extends beyond the meditation session into our daily lives as well. Now, the last component is heightened awareness. Meditation also opens door to a state of heightened awareness, both of our own self and of the world around us. Right. So this allows us to observe our thoughts and our emotions without any attachment, which helps us to foster a deep understanding of our own patterns of thinking and emotional responses. So now that we have a basic understanding of what meditation is and what its components are, we'll explore some theories that can shed light on how meditation works and how it affects our mind and body. So there are a lot of theories, but we'll discuss six in detail, right? The first one is attention and concentration theory. So this one is a prominent theory, right? So for this, you can think of meditation as a workout for your mind. It will train you to stay focused, whether it's on your breath or a mantra or an object. So this theory suggests that over time, meditation improves your ability to concentrate in other aspects of everyday life. Another fascinating concept is neuroplasticity. So our brains are incredibly adaptable, right? And meditation can actually reshape them, like physically reshape them. So studies have shown that regular meditation can increase the density of gray matter in regions that are related to attention, memory, and emotional regulation. So it's like giving your brain a workout and making it stronger, right? Now, another theory is stress reduction and relaxation response. So, this theory centers on the impact of meditation on the body's stress response. Meditation is believed to trigger the relaxation response, which will bring about a physiological state that counteracts the stress response. Right? We'll look about this in detail when we are discussing the benefits of meditation. Now, the fourth theory is altered state of consciousness. So, this theory suggests that when you dive deep into meditation, you might experience shift in your perception and awareness. So, it's like exploring different dimensions of your own mind that you don't usually see on a regular basis. Now, the fifth theory is mindfulness in emotional regulation. So, this theory suggests that by observing emotions without attachment, we can develop a greater emotional resilience and emotional regulation. Beyond all these scientific explanations and theories, there are even certain theories that connect meditation with quantum physics, right? So, this suggests that there is a deeper interconnected relationship between mind and the body. So, this is what the quantum mind theory states. Now, keeping these theories in mind, let us look into some benefits that meditation provides. Now, when we look into the benefits of meditation, it can be categorized into two: mental and physical health benefits. So, there are the evidences that support these benefits are not just anecdotal, but there are also a lot of extensive research and studies that have delved deep into the physiological and psychological impacts of meditation. So, when we look at the mental health benefits of meditation, it helps in stress reduction, anxiety, and depression reduction. There are research that indicates that regular meditation can lead to improvements in your mood and an overall increase in positive emotions. So, meditation also helps in enhancing your concentration and your cognitive performance as well. Now, when we see the impact of meditation on physical health, it helps in boosting your immune system, it helps in improving your sleep patterns and lowering your blood pressure, and also in pain management, right? So, meditation has emerged as a complementary approach to pain management. By following mindfulness meditation in particular, it will teach us to observe sensations without judgment. So, this will potentially reduce the perception of pain and enhance our coping mechanisms to pain. So, having seen in brief about the benefits, let's see about a few of these prominent benefits in detail. So, the most prominent benefit of meditation is stress reduction, right? In our modern, fast paced lives, there are a lot of demands of works, of personal responsibilities, and all of these can take a toll on our mental and physical, emotional well being as well. So, meditation provides a powerful antidote to these stressors that we encounter on a daily basis. Now, when we look at stress, it in itself is a natural response that is designed to help us cope with challenges. However, chronic stress, that is when we have prolonged stress, this can increase cortisol levels in our body and can have detrimental effects on both our mental and physical health. So, this is where mindfulness comes as a stress reduction tool. By practicing mindfulness, we can bring our attention to the here and now and create a mental space that allows us to respond to these stressors with greater clarity and greater emotional resilience. So there are research that suggests that regular practice of meditation can lead to changes in the brain associated with emotional regulation and stress response. So by engaging this relaxation response, meditation helps us to counteract the physiological effects of stress, such as elevated cortisol levels and increased heart rate. So now the beauty of mindfulness is in its applicability to real life situations, right? Whether you're facing a challenging work deadline, whether you're navigating a difficult conversation, or just simply dealing with the hustle and bustle of life, the skills cultivated through meditation, through mindfulness meditation, can become invaluable tools for managing stress with great grace and a lot of composure. Now let's shift our focus to a common challenge that many of us encounter in our daily lives. It is the struggle to maintain concentration and focus in our fast-paced world, right? So the constant influx of information coupled with numerous tasks that demand our attention, these can leave our minds feeling scattered and overwhelmed, right? So the scattered mind not only hampers productivity, but can also contribute to feelings of stress and mental fatigue. So meditation offers a targeted approach to address this challenge. By anchoring our attention to a focal point like our breath or a mantra, Meditation trains the mind to resist these distractions and sharpen our focus. So, regular meditation induces structural brain changes, as we already saw, and enhancing regions associated with attention and focus, which will lead to improved cognitive performance, right? So, enhanced concentration from meditation translates into increased productivity across our daily tasks like work, study, and even creative pursuits. So, whether you're working on an official project or you're studying or engaging in a creative endeavor like painting, the ability to maintain focused attention allows for more efficient and effective task completion. So, one more important benefit of meditation is boosted immune response. So, the mind and body are intricately linked, right? Each influences the other in profound ways. So, the field of psychoneuroimmunology explores the connection between psychological factors like our thoughts and emotions and the functioning of immune system. So, as we discussed earlier, meditation is a powerful tool for stress reduction, right? By mitigating the impact of stress on on our body, meditation helps create an environment that supports immune health. It also has an impact on inflammatory responses in our body. So inflammation, it is a natural part of the immune response. But like chronic stress, chronic inflammation can contribute to various health issues, right? So studies suggest that meditation may have anti-inflammatory effects that will help us to regulate body's inflammatory responses as well. Now, there are also research that indicates that regular meditation may positively influence the production of antibodies, which play a crucial role in fighting off infections. So, the mind-body connection that is cultivated through meditation is thought to stimulate the production of immune cells and enhance their effectiveness in recognizing and neutralizing foreign bodies and pathogens. So, scientific studies also suggest that meditation can lead to changes in gene expression related to immune function. In practical terms, if you incorporate meditation into your daily lives, you may experience fewer instances of illness, a quicker recovery from infections, and an overall improvement in ability to ward off pathogens. Let's now shift our focus to a remarkable blood pressure lowering benefits of meditation. So, meditation promotes relaxation and tranquility. So, this in turn leads to a reduction in sympathetic nervous system activity, right? By engaging in meditation practices, individuals can effectively calm their minds and bodies and foster a state of inner peace and harmony. So, this relaxation response triggers physiological changes that help regulate blood pressure levels as well. So this will also contribute to overall cardiovascular health. So studies have demonstrated the efficacy of meditation in reducing blood pressure levels, particularly in individuals with hypertension. So incorporating meditation into our daily routines not only fosters mental well-being, but also supports cardiovascular health by helping to manage blood pressure effectively. So now the last benefit I want to discuss, but definitely not the least, is sleep. So sleep plays a crucial role in our overall well-being, as we all know. It's essential for cognitive function, for emotional regulation, and for maintaining physical health even. However, most of us struggle to get adequate rest on a daily basis. So this is where meditation comes in. So meditation promotes relaxation by calming the mind and reducing physiological arousal. By quieting the noise in our minds, we can create a conducive environment for restful sleep, right? So practices like guided imagery and progressive muscle relaxation have shown to improve sleep onset and sleep quality. These techniques help to ease tension in the body and quiet the mind, which makes it easier for us to fall asleep and stay asleep throughout the night. By incorporating meditation into our nightly routine, we can experience better sleep and wake up feeling more refreshed and rejuvenated and ready to tackle the day ahead. So, now that we have covered the foundational aspects of meditation and its diverse benefits, let's explore some common types of meditation that we can incorporate into our daily routine. Right. So, the first one is mindfulness meditation, which we have already mentioned quite a few times in the presentation, right? So, mindfulness meditation involves cultivating a heightened awareness of the present moment without judgment. So, this is something we already know. So, this encourages to observe our thoughts and sensations as they rise and foster a deep sense of awareness, right? So to look at our thoughts from quite a distance, to understand them and to analyze them better. So how to practice mindfulness meditation? So for any meditation, you need to find a quiet space, right, to sit comfortably and focus your attention on your breath or a chosen focal point. So as thoughts arise, and they definitely will, you need to acknowledge them without judgment and gently guide your focus back to the present moment. Right? So that is mindfulness meditation. Now, the second type of meditation I want to discuss is transcendental meditation. So this is a mantra based practice, right? Though this aims to transcend ordinary thought and reach a state of restful alertness. So for this, you can use a specific mantra that you pick out for yourself specifically and individually, right? So for this, you need to sit comfortably with closed eyes and silently repeat your assigned mantra. So this you need to allow the mantra to guide your mind into a state of deep relaxation, and again, if thoughts arise, gently return your focus back to your own mantra. Now, the third type of meditation is loving kindness meditation. So, loving kindness meditation, also known as metta, focuses on generating feelings of love and compassion. So, it often begins with directing these feelings towards yourself first and gradually extending them to others around you. So, for this, again, sit comfortably, close your eyes, and cultivate feelings of love and goodwill within yourself. So, start by directing these feelings towards yourself, then expand to your loved ones, your friends, family, acquaintances, and even to those whom you may face difficulties in your relationship or there are strained relationships. So expand the feeling of love and kindness to everyone and everything around you. Now, the last type of meditation is guided meditation. So, this involves following the instructions of a guide, often through recorded audio or in person guidance, right? So, this can cover various themes such as relaxation, visualization, or even personal development. So, to practice guided meditation, you need to first choose a guided meditation that aligns with your goals. So, it could be stress reduction, improved focus, or emotional healing. So, but you need to choose your particular goal. And you need to follow the guidance of the narrator, allowing the mind to unfold as you immerse yourself in the experience. So, having seen the type of meditations, one more thing we need to understand is how to select the right meditation for us. So, choosing the right meditation technique is a highly personal journey, right? So, for this, we need to consider a few factors and then make an informed decision. So, we'll look into these factors one by one. First thing is you need to consider your goals and outcomes. So, before diving into meditation, take a moment to reflect on what you hope to achieve through the process of meditation. So define the specific outcomes you seek from your meditation practice. Are you looking to cultivate mindfulness? You want to develop compassion or enhance your self-awareness? Are you seeking stress relief or improved focus, emotional balance, or spiritual growth? So you need to analyze this first. So understanding your goals will help you choose a meditation practice that aligns with your intentions. So second is you need to consider your preferences. Meditation is definitely not a one size fits all approach, right? So you need to take into account your preferences in terms of the environment, in terms of how much time you have and how much time you can commit to this process, and even your physical posture. So whether you prefer guided meditation, silent meditation, or movement based practices like yoga, it's essential to find a style that suits you better, right? Now the third factor is you need to explore until you find the one that resonates with you. So don't be afraid to explore different meditation techniques until you find one that completely resonates with you. So you can experiment with different types of meditation like mindfulness, loving kind meditation, breath awareness, or mantra meditation. So keep an open mind and trust your intuition to guide you towards practices that feel authentic and meaningful to you. Now, next we need to keep in mind is to integrate variety. So you can incorporate a variety of techniques in your practice to keep it fresh and to keep it engaging. You can alternate between different styles, different durations, and different approaches to maintain interest and to prevent boredom and monotony. So you can also alternate between different techniques, right? So just like how our body or how our physical body benefits from CrossFit training, our minds also benefits from cross training in meditation. So you can alternate between different techniques to target different aspects of your well-being. For example, you might combine breath-focused meditation with body scan practices or progressive muscle relaxation techniques. Now, the last factor is you need to embrace flexibility and find a rhythm. So finally, flexibility is something that is very important, right? Because life is dynamic, and our meditation practice should be able to adapt to accommodate changes in our daily lives. It could be our schedule, it could be our mood, it could even be our energy levels. So we need to be a little bit flexible when we are practicing meditation. So we need to find a rhythm that works for ourselves, whether it's meditating first thing in the morning or during our lunch break or just before bed. So having these factors in mind, we can pick out the right meditation technique for us to practice on a daily basis. Now, having found the right meditation technique, now let's discuss some practical tips that can help us practice this meditation effectively on a daily basis and to have a great meditation journey. Now, there are 4 tips that I want to share with you. We look at the first one. The first thing is to create a dedicated and conducive environment. So you need to find a cozy and comfortable spot where you will not get interrupted, right? So you can even toss in some cushions, maybe light a candle or two, whatever brings you comfort, right? And try to keep it tidy to avoid distractions and use soft, gentle lighting for a soothing vibe. Do not forget to let others know in your household that this is your sort of meditation and your chill out zone, right? And regularly refresh the space to keep it conducive for your meditation practice. Now, the second tip is to set realistic goals. So, you need to start small with your meditation journey. Just a few minutes a day will do when you're initially starting the practice, right? So, you can slowly add more time as you get the hang of the practice. Now, one thing you need to remember is it is your journey, it is your personal journey, and you can go at your own pace. And don't worry about how others are doing, and do not compare yourself with others. So, create a routine for yourself and keep a goal for yourself and celebrate every little win along the way, right? So, you can celebrate even things like sticking to it for 1 week, and even if you're noticing very tiny improvements, you need to celebrate that to keep yourself motivated and encouraged. Now, the third tip is to establish a routine. Now, this is something we usually find difficulty with, right? So, you need to find a time that suits you best for meditation, whether it's morning, noon, or night, or whether you're just doing it in between your regular work. You need to find a time that suits you best. So, try linking it to your existing habits to help it stick. So, you can keep it like meditating after brushing your teeth or meditating just before bed. So keep it real with your schedule and pick a time which you know you can commit to. And stay flexible though, as I already mentioned, because life happens, right? So you can also set reminders if you need to. You can keep it in alarms or calendar alerts that can be a big help in staying consistent. Now, the last tip is to focus on your breath. Now, this is the key, right? You need to anchor yourself in the present moment during meditation by focusing on your breath. So, you can notice how your breath naturally calms your mind and relaxes your body. So, you pay attention to the physical sensation of each inhale and each exhale to deepen your mind body connection. Use conscious breathing to regulate your energy levels. Whenever your mind wanders, gently bring back your focus to your breath. So you can also experiment with different breath focus techniques and extend this awareness into your daily activities. So these tips can help you integrate and sustain the practice of meditation into your everyday routine. So, talking about everyday routine, we'll also look into how we can incorporate mindfulness into our daily activities. So, this could be in a lot of aspects, right? Firstly, it could be mindful breathing. So, you can take a moment every day, a specific time to feel your breath. So, you can hit a pause and find a calm in between the chaos you're facing, right? So, enjoy mindful breathing. Second thing is mindful eating. So whenever you're eating, slow down and taste every bit of your food. Pay attention to the flavors, the textures, the aromas. It's not just about eating, right? It's about enjoying your food and enjoying the process. It also promotes healthy digestion and a more conscious relationship with your food. Now, third thing is mindful walking. So whether you're walking outside or just within your house, within your office, try to do it mindfully. So every step you take, feel the ground beneath you. So it is a chance for you to connect with the world around you. Mindful listening. We often listen with the intent to respond and react than to actually understand what the other person is saying, right? So when someone is talking, try to really listen. So this is how we build deeper connection. So try to maintain eye contact, give them your unwavering attention, and try to actually understand and take in whatever the other person is saying. The next thing is to use technology mindfully. So you can also practice mindfulness when using your technological devices, your mobile phones and laptops, by setting conscious intentions before diving into using your phone or your laptop. So before you start using your technology, ask yourself, why are you using this now, and how long are you planning to use it, and try to keep the action mindful, right? Now, next thing is to work mindfully. So whether you're working from home or you're working from office, infuse mindfulness into your tasks, into your work related tasks. So take short breaks to stretch in between and take deep breaths in between. So approach each task with focused attention. This will also help in enhancing productivity and reducing stress. Next thing is mindful transitions. So mindfulness can be seamlessly integrated into transitions between two different activities, right? So once you've completed one task, before rushing into the next thing, take a moment to breathe. So take a moment to reset and find balance in your life before moving on to the next task. Next is mindful self reflection. So, check in with yourself regularly, asking how you're feeling emotionally and physically. So, this self awareness allows you to respond to your needs with greater intention and compassion, and helps you to foster overall well being. Last is mindful gratitude. So, whether you're journaling or simply taking a moment to express gratitude to someone or something, this practice can shift your focus towards appreciation, right? Which we usually don't do, correct? So, this will create a more positive and resilient mindset. Now, talking about integrating mindfulness and mindful routine into our daily lives, I want you to look at this 30-day mindfulness chart. So this is designed to integrate mindfulness into your daily routine seamlessly, right? So this chart will serve as a visual guide to incorporating mindfulness practices into each day for the next 1 month. So into different activities that we do on a regular basis. So it will offer a simple yet effective variety in your activities that are aimed at fostering mindfulness in different aspects of life. For example, if you look at day 2, it will say find quiet time. So you can take few moments to sit quietly and be present with yourself. You can focus on your breath and observe your thoughts without judgment. For example, on day 5, you can be creative. You can engage in creative activities such as drawing or coloring, and you can allow your mind to wander freely and express yourself through art, right? And day 6, you can, as we already discussed, you can see use technology mindfully. And day 25 is set reminders to stretch, right? So you can, throughout the day, you can set reminders to stretch and check in with your own body. And day 27 is about noticing beauty of nature. So you can take a walk outdoors and pay attention to the beauty of nature around you. So by incorporating mindfulness into your daily life to act through activities like this, you can cultivate greater awareness, greater presence and peace in your life. So, having discussed all this, I also want to discuss one thing lastly. Nothing comes without its own challenges and obstacles, right? So, let's address a few challenges that we commonly face when we delve into the practice of meditation and find out solutions to overcome them. So, the first one is restlessness and impatience. We always have this, right? So, feeling restlessness or impatient is very common, especially when we are starting meditation, which needs a lot of control, right? So, to overcome this, you first need to embrace these feelings without judgment. So, gradually increase meditation duration and explore different techniques so that you can overcome the feeling of impatience. Second is persistent thoughts. So, the mind's constant stream of thoughts can be very distracting. The strategy to overcome this is to view your thoughts as natural, like natural process and natural things that happen, and gently guide your focus back to meditation, right? Now, the third obstacle is finding time for meditation and staying consistent. So, busy schedules make finding time for meditation very tough. So, maintaining a consistent practice becomes hard, especially when you're having a busy day, right? So, to overcome this, firstly, you need to make your mind understand that meditation is priority. So, prioritize meditation in your routine. You can do this by starting small and integrating it into your daily habits, but on a daily basis and consistently. So, you need to prioritize it, right? So, you can also set realistic goals, be a little flexible with the timings when you're initially starting, create reminders with alarms and calendar events, and essentially view meditation as a form of self-care rather than a tedious task, right? So that will help you to integrate it without feeling a lot of burden. The fourth challenge is physical discomfort. So discomforts like stillness and stiffness can disrupt meditation. So for this, you need to first prioritize comfort, try different postures and use cushions, or consider gentle stretches like yoga. Right? Fifth challenge is overcoming expectations. So usually when we are starting a meditation practice or any activity for that matter, we have a set of expectations for it, right? Having rigid expectations can lead to a lot of disappointment. So you need to approach meditation with an open mind and celebrate small victories and embrace the journey. So that is the key. Lastly, lack of motivation. So motivation can wane over time. When you're initially starting the meditation practice, you'll be highly motivated, but after a day or two, it will start waning, right? So to overcome this, you need to reconnect with your initial motivation. What actually kindled you to start this journey? So reconnect with that thought and with that initial motivation, and set meaningful goals that make sense to you. Explore new techniques and integrate variety, and celebrate each and every step as you progress. Right? So overcoming these challenges is an integral part of the meditation journey. By approaching each obstacle with patience, with self-compassion, and a willingness to adapt, you'll not only enhance your meditation practice, but also cultivate valuable skills for navigating the complexities of everyday life. So with that, we have come to the end of today's presentation. So as we draw our curtains on our exploration of meditation, it's important to reflect on the profound impact that this practice can have on our lives, right? So it is not just a momentary escape from the chaos of life. It is a profound tool that allows us to navigate the complexities with grace and with understanding. So by consistently integrating meditation into our lives, we are investing in our mental, emotional, and physical health, which will result in overall well-being. So the practical tips and real-life application techniques that we learned today will serve as guideposts for seamlessly infusing meditation into our daily lives. So these tips are not just suggestions, but I want you to look at them as invitations to create a life that aligns with our deepest values and deepest aspirations. So we also explored some common obstacles such as restlessness, persistent thoughts, and lack of motivation. So acknowledging and overcoming challenges is also an inherent part of any meaningful journey. So as we step forward from this presentation, let the wisdom of meditation guide your path. So may each breath be an opportunity for presence, each challenge a chance for growth, and each moment an invitation to live with intention and joy. I want to thank you for joining me on this exploration of meditation. May your journey be filled with peace, purpose, and the boundless possibilities that arise from within. Thank you.